So the first question, which of the following is a subject under the state list? Option number B is the correct answer, public order. Question number 2, how does Article 356 impact the federal structure of India? Option number C, it allows center to dismiss state governments. Question number 3, the Vice President of India is a part of which branch of the government? Option number D, both executive and legislative. Question number 4, which of the following pairs is correctly matched with respect to schedules of the Indian constitutions? Option number A is the correct answer. 11th schedule, power and responsibilities of the Panchayat. Question number 5, which of the following powers granted under the Criminal Procedure Identification Act 2022 extends beyond the scope of its predecessors, the Identification of Prisoners Act 1920? Option number A, permitting collection of biometric and biological data. Question number 6, under which article can the President declare a national emergency? Option number C, Article 352. 7, which of the following commissions is not a statutory body in India? Option number C, National Commission for Farmers. Question number 8, which schedule of the Indian Constitution contains provisions for the disqualification of legislators under the anti-defection law? Option number C, 10th schedule. 9, which principles of the Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023 ensures that entities collecting personal data must obtain explicit consent from individuals? Number D, notice and choice framework. 10, which of the following was a major effect of the 42nd constitutional amendment? Option number B, it increased the tenure of the Lok Sabha and introduced fundamental duties. 11, which constitutional amendment is known as the mini constitution? Number C, 42nd amendment. 12, which of the following statements is correct regarding the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita BNS? Option number B, 1 and 3 is correct. The Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita introduced community service as a punishment for minor offences. And 3, the reformative approach aims to ensure societal reintegration of offenders. Question number 13, which of these is not a feature of Indian federalism? Option number C, dual citizenship is not a feature of Indian federalism. 14, which of the following statements based on the union list entries are correct? You can pause the video and answer it. The option number A is the correct answer. Only 1, 3 and 4. 1, 3 and 4. Right. Question number 15. Read the statements given below. Statement 1, 2, 3. Option number D. Only statements 1 and 2 are correct. 1 and 2. Assertion. The Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Samhita 2023 promotes e-link and virtual trials to expedite the justice delivery system. Reason, the integration of technology aims to reduce case pendency and enhance accessibility to justice. Read and mark the correct option. Option number A, both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. 17. What was the role of the University Grant Commission UGC established in 1956? What was the role? Option number D, to oversee and fund higher education institution in India. 18. Which level of the Panchayati Raj system operates at the village level? Option number C, Gram Panchayat. 19. Which body is responsible for the resolving disputes related to the election of the President of India? Option number B, Supreme Court. 20. What is the role of the Foreigners Tribunal in the NRC, National Register of Citizens process? Option number D, to verify citizenship claims of individual excluded from the NRC. To verify citizenship claims of individuals excluded from the NRC. 21. Which of the following northeastern states has areas governed under the 6th schedule? Option number A, Tripura. Question number 22. What is the punishment for abatement of an offence under the POCSO Act? Option number A, same punishment as the offence. Question number 23. Which of the following bodies has the power to create new all India services common to both the union and the states? Option number D, the parliament, provided the Rajya Sabha passes a resolution by a special majority. 24. Which of the following is correctly matched with their leadership role in the Constituent Assembly during the making of the Indian Constitution? Option number A, G.V. Mamalankar, Chairman of the Committee on the Functions of the Constituent Assembly. 25. According to the Constitution of India, what is the quorum required to constitute a meeting of either House of Parliament? Option number C is the right answer. 1/10 of the total number of members of the House. 26. What is the role of a national parks under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972? Option number B, to protect wildlife and their habitats. 27. If a soldier fires on a mob by the order of his superior officer in conformity with the law, according to the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023, has he committed an offence? Option number D, no, because he believed in good faith that he was bound by law. 28. Who headed the Credential Committee in the Constituent Assembly? Option number A, Alladi Krishnaswamy Iyer. 29. The maximum strength of the Lok Sabha, House of the People, as stipulated by the Constitution is? Option number B is the right answer. 552 members. 30. Which article provides for the appointment of governors in India? Option number C, Article 155. 31. Identify the Constituent Assembly attributes with their respective democratic values. Column A, column B. You can pause the video and answer of this question. Here option number C is the right answer. A3, B4, C1, D2. 32. What is the role of the speaker in case of a tied vote in the Lok Sabha election? Option number B, votes to break the tie. 33. Which constitutional feature in India are linked to the Australian Constitution? Option number B, joint sitting of the two houses. 34. Under which ministry does the National Productivity Council operate? Option number B, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. 35. Which article of the Constitution deals with the extent of executive power of the Union? Option number D, Article 73. 36. As per Chapter 1st preliminary of the Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023, which of the following is not applicable under the Act? Option number B, a David submitted before court officer. 37. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. Land and agriculture fall under the state list. 2. Marriage laws and adoption falls under the concurrent list. Option number C. Both statements 1 and 2 are correct. 38. How did the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Amendment Act 2021 extend the legal abortion framework in India? Option number A. Increased gestational limit for termination to 24 weeks of for special cases. 39. The new criminal law aims to replace British era law with a focus on option number D, justice, delivery and citizen rights. 40. Under chapter 5 of the Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023, which of the following qualifies as a primary evidence? Option number A counterpart document executed by one of the parties. 41. Which body has the power to amend the union and the state power distribution under the Indian Constitution? Option number D, Parliament. 42. Consider the following statements. Number 1, all India services common to union and states. 2, controlled by state governments only. Which of the above statements is true? Option number D, only one is true. 43. Who among the following is the final interpreter of the Indian Constitution? Option number C, the Supreme Court of India. 44. Which of the following accurately describes the statutory responsibilities of the Lokpal under the Lokpal and Lokaयुक्त Act 2013? Option number A, the Lokpal is mandated to provide the President with an annual report which will be laid before both. 45. Under the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, what is the punishment for mob lynching? Option number C, life imprisonment or death penalty. 46. Which of the following statements is correct in the context of constitutional interpretation and judicial doctrine? Option number C, the basic structure doctrine was brought into existence by the Supreme Court to protect the fundamental features of the Constitution. 47. Which Constitutional Amendment Act made the right to education a fundamental right in India? Option number C, 86th Amendment Act 2002. 48. According to Section 21 of the Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita 2023, which of the following statements is correct regarding the trial of offences under Section 46 to 71 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023? Option number D, these offences shall, as far as practicable, be tried by a court presided over by a woman. 49. Which entities are eligible to register under the FCRA? Option number D, Section 8, companies, trusts and societies. 50. Who was the chairman of the Advisory Committee on Fundamental Rights, Minorities and Tribal and Excluded Areas in the Constituent Assembly? Option number A, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Please skip these questions. 52. The emoluments, allowances and privileges of constitutional office holders are governed under which schedule of the Indian Constitution? Option number D is the right answer, second schedule. 53. What is the maximum time limit for completing the trial of a case under the POCSO Act? Option number D, 1 year. 54. Which discretionary powers allows a governor to reserve a bill passed by the state legislature for the consideration of the president? Option number B, to reserve a bill for the president's consideration. 55. Which of the following high courts has jurisdiction over more than one state? Option number B, Guwahati High Court. 56. Which list allowed both central and state to legislate on the same subject? Option number C, concurrent list. 57. Read the below statements related to the concurrent list laws. Union law overrides state law in conflict. State law can prevail if reserved and ascended by president. Which are correct? Option number C, both 1 and 2 are correct. 58. Which of the following statements regarding the implementation challenges of UCC is the most accurate in the context of judicial interpretation and recent state level developments? Option number D. The UCC is already implemented in Goa and Uttarakhand through their respective legislative frameworks. This is insufficient. Uh, Please keep this question. 60. Kishore Makwana appointments as chairman of NCSC is significant in which evaluative context? Option number D. Social Justice Administration and SC policy implementation. 61. Arrange the following fundamental rights in the order they are listed in the Constitution in the order. Arrange the following fundamental rights in the order. Option number D. 4231. 4231. 62. Which of the following pairs is correctly matched regarding schemes and its implementing ministry? Option number B. Samartha scheme, Ministry of Textile. 63. Which of the following statements is true in relation to the enforcement of the President's rule? Option number A. The governor's recommendation can lead to dismissal of a state government even if it enjoys a majority. 64. The Indian Constitution is often described as a quasi-federal or federal in form, unitary in spirit, primarily due to which characteristics? Option number C. Strong centralizing tendencies and powers of the Union government. 65. The concept of Directive Principal State Policy (DPSP) in the Indian Constitution has been borrowed from the Constitution of which country? Option number A. Ireland. 66. As per the Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Samhita 2023, which of the following best defines electronic communication? Option number A. Any information transmitted using electronic devices like phones or computers. 67. Which of the following best reflects the constitutional dilemma in implementing the Uniform Civil Code (UCC) in India, as discussed in debates surrounding Article 44 and Article 25? Option number D. UCC aligns with Article 44 but may be seen to infringe upon religious freedom under Article 25. 68. The system of federalism in India divides power between option number A, center and state. 69. The preamble of the Indian Constitution declares India to be sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, and republic. Which of these terms were added to the preamble by the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976? Option number A, socialist, secular, and integrative. 70. Statutory grants to states by the Union government under Article 275 of the Constitution are primarily recommended by which body? Option number B, Finance Commission. 71. Which of the following was the chairman of the drafting committee of the Constituent Assembly? Option number B, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. 72. Which part of the Indian Constitution is known as the Magna Carta of India and guarantees fundamental rights to the citizen? Option number C, Part 3. 73. Statement 1. Governor is state's constitutional head. 2. He acts solely on council's advice. Which of the above statements holds true regarding governor's executive powers? Option number B, only one. 74. India's improvement in the rule of law index is most critically challenged by which factor? Option number A, slow judicial delivery. 75. Under section 225(1) of the Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Samhita 2023, what may be court do when a person is convicted in one trial for multiple offences? Option number D, may impose punishment to run either concurrently or consecutively as appropriate. 76. The power to legislate on a residuary subject matters not enumerated in any of the three lists rest exclusively with? Option number B, Parliament. 77. Which of the following pairs of newly created states or union territories after the State Reorganization Act 1956 is correctly matched? Option number C, Chhattisgarh 2000. 78. Arrange the following fundamental rights in the order of their appearance in the Constitution. Option number B, 2143. 79. What kind of approach does the happiness index encourage in governance? Option number B, citizen centric. 80. Who was the home minister in the first cabinet of Free India? Option number D, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. 81. Which Indian state does S. Jaishankar represent in the Rajya Sabha? Option number B, Gujarat. 82. Which act replaced the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973? Option number A, Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Samhita. 83. Initially, when the Constitution of India was adopted on 26th November 1949, how many articles and schedule did it originally contain? Option number C, 395 articles and 8 schedule. 84. The provision of oath and affirmation by members of the legislature is mentioned in which schedule of the Indian Constitution? Option number D is the right answer, third schedule. 85. The Indian Constitution came into force on dash and is celebrated as Republic Day. Option number A, 26th Jan 1950. 86. In which year did the Indian Constitution declare Hindi in Devanagari script to be the official language of the Union? Option number C, 1949. 87. Which of the following word sequences is correct as per the preamble to the Constitution? Option number A, sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic and republic. 88. When was the objective resolution moved by the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru? Option number A, 13 December 1946. 89. Who called the preamble of the Indian Constitution the political horoscope of our Constitution? Option number A, Dr. K. M. Munshi. 90. Who was the designer of the Indian national flag? Option number C, Pingali Venkaya. 91. When was the preamble to the Indian Constitution amended? Option number B, 1976. 92. The original Constitution of India was handwritten in English by B, Prem Behari Narayan Raizada. 93. How many female members were part of the Constituent Assembly that framed the Constitution of India? Option number D, 15. 94. Who was the chairman of the House Committee of the Constituent Assembly of India? Option number B, P. Pattavi Sitaramaiah. 95. Judicial review, a salient feature of the Constitution of India, has been borrowed from which of the following countries? Number A, the USA. 96. The Indian Constitution borrowed the concept of concurrent list from? Option number D, Australia. 97. Which country has the republic features of the Indian Constitution been borrowed from? Option number A, French Constitution. 98. The emergency provisions of the Indian Constitution are borrowed from the Government of India Act. Option number C, 1935. 99. The concept of amendment to the Constitution in the Indian Constitution was borrowed from the Constitution of which of the following countries? Option number A, South Africa. 100. Article 77 of the Indian Constitution deals with the? Option number D, conduct of business of the Government of India. 101. Which article of the Indian Constitution deals with the conduct of business of the Government of a state? Government of state. Here option number C, D is the right answer, Article 66. 102. Which articles of the Indian Constitution provides that the state must secure a social order to promote the welfare of the state? Option number B, Article 38. 1 and 3. Which article of the Indian Constitution India lays down that it shall be the duty of the Advocate General to give advice to the government of the state upon legal matters? Option number B, Article 165. 104. Articles 245 to 255 in Part 11 of the Indian Constitution deals with the? Option number C, legislative relation between the center and the states. 105. Which article of the Indian Constitution provides for the protecting and improving the environment, safeguarding forests and wildlife? Option number C, Article 48A. 106. Which of the following articles and parts of the Indian Constitution deals with the state legislature? Option number D, option number B is the right answer. Article 168 to 212 in part 6. 107. Which article of the Constitution mentions about the promotion of educational and economic interest of scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and other weaker section? Option number D is the right answer. Article 46. 108. Which article of the Constitution deals with the citizenship? Option number A, Article 5 to 11. 109. Which article provides that all minorities have the right to establish and administer educational institution of their choice? Option number D, Article 30. 110. In which article does the Finance Commission of India find a mention? Option number C, Article 280. 111. As per Article dash of the Indian Constitution, the Council of Ministers are collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha. Option number B, Article 75 subclause 3. And then 12. Which of the following parts of the Indian Constitution is commonly referred as the Magna Carta of India? Option number A, part 3. And then 13. Which of the following articles of the Indian Constitution mentions that the Vice President of India shall be the official chairman of the Council of State? Option number A, Article 89. And then 14. Which article specifies the procedure for amending the Indian Constitution? Option number C, Article 368. And 15. Which article of the Indian Constitution mentions that a person may be appointed as the governor of 2 or more states? Option number A, Article 153. And 16. Which article of the Indian Constitution states that there shall be a high court for each state? Option number C, Article 214. 117. Which of the following articles of the Indian Constitution are related to the Comptroller and Auditor General of India? Option number D, Article 148 to 151. 118. In respect of Arunachal Pradesh, the governor has special responsibility under dash of the Constitution of India with respect to law and order and in discharge of his function in relation thereto. Option number C, Article 371H. 119. Which article of the Constitution of India mentions that there shall be a public service commission for the union and a public service commission for each state? Option number B, 315 subclause 1. 120. Which of the following articles of the Constitution of India provides that the governor appoints the chief minister and later the chief minister recommends the appointment of minister to the governor? Option number C, Article 164. 121. Article 149 of the Constitution deals with? Option number B, the duties and powers of the Comptroller and Auditor General of India. 122. Which of the following statements is correct about the Article 129 of the Constitution of India? Number C, it provides for the Supreme Court to be a court of record. 123. Which clause of Article 19 of the Indian Constitution guarantees the right to move freely throughout the territory of India? Option number C, clause D. 124. Which of the following articles says that double jeopardy, which says that no person shall be prosecuted or punished for the same offence more than once? Number C, Article 20, subclause 2. 125. The state shall endeavour to secure all workers a living wage and a decent standard of life. Which of the following is correct about the given statement in the context of India? Option number A, it is mentioned in the 43rd article of the Constitution. So that's all for today, and I hope this video will definitely be helpful for you. If you guys find this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Also, you can download PDF from my Telegram channel. The link in the description. Alright, keep watching, keep learning. See you in the next video. Thank you.